sweltering heats of the Mojave Desert to the unpredictable habitat of Tanzania's Serengeti, from the murky depths of the Marina Trench, from the exhilarating heights of Mount Kilimanjaro, you have the pleasure of listening to From Chicago to Dummast, the Dummast Podcast. What is up, brother?
How are you, sir?
I'm waiting for you to pull up what kind of beverage you're drinking on.
Well, I don't have beverages. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever, man. How you feeling, man?
Chilling, man.
Just chilling. Same here, same here. I'm gonna tell you. Hey, look, oh no, I meant to ask you because we were supposed to shoot yesterday. We were supposed to record yesterday. What you had? What's how you feeling, bro? You still sick?
I'm all right, man. I think I had that Rona.
You had that 24-hour Corona buzz.
I had that 12-hour Rona.
There we go. What that say? What you drinking, man? What that say?
That says Amita.
What's Amita? Amita Health.
The company I work for.
I got you. I'm gonna show you. I got Kirkland again.
We have to do something about this Kirkland stuff.
Also got some tequila.
Okay. All right.
Actually, you know what, Ty? It's one of the. Actually, you know what, Ty? It's my birthday.
I don't think it's your birthday, but okay.
It is my birthday, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
What type of friend would I be?
Go ahead and say it, man. Because
if I don't say, fuck your birthday.
Fuck my birthday. For years, you've been telling me, fuck my birthday. And I appreciate you for it, brother.
There you go, man. I only tell that to people I care about.
There you go. I tell it to you. I tell it to my brother. I tell it to my cousin. Nobody give a fuck about your birthday. Just like people don't give a fuck about my birthday. Fuck my birthday.
Right.
But no, man, nothing too much going on with me, man. Peace. I'm happy my PC's starting to come along. Hitting
right.
Making shit.
Where you at? Where you at with the PC?
I'm my motherboard's on the way. I had a little hiccup with the motherboard. Local computer store gave me the wrong.
They tried to scam you.
I don't know, man. It could have been an honest mistake. You never know. But he gave me. He said we had the motherboard I wanted, and when I looked at the receipt when I got home, he rung me up for something different. And
tried to hit you with that bait and switch, that okie doke.
Yeah, he might have thought I was thirsty enough to just say, fuck it, I'll take this weak ass motherboard. But no, man, he gave me the money back. Everything was good, man.
Okay.
He even was like, man, please come back, man. I'll hook you up on your next.
Are you planning to get something else from that store? Or?
Yeah, man. They seem pretty cool. I'm looking to get that Ryzen 9, and he said he'll knock off some funds on it. So I'm gonna give him a shot. I'm
cool.
I always support my local joints around my neighborhood. But yeah, man. So my motherboard should be coming.
You said you had something coming. Was that it?
I got a light coming. Light for what we doing now. I'll have another light coming to fill in some of these shadows.
Right.
But what was that?
Oh, my little cup.
No. Like, man, you got a honking horn over there, a tootie over there?
No, I'm twisting the cap and it's making a little noise. That's all.
But yeah, man, birthday. This COVID shit, I ain't got nothing planned. I remember you had a birthday a few weeks ago. Same thing, bro.
Quarantine birthday.
I might run out to one of the local restaurants, and so the local restaurants out here, I don't know if they're doing it over in your neck of the woods, but the local restaurants out here are selling their their meat and selling
their meat. Okay, I guess.
But no, they selling what they'll sell it to you, where you can just throw it on the grill yourself or prepare it yourself in your own house.
Restaurants are doing it? Mm-hmm. That's weird.
They can make it. Go ahead.
They're not still servicing like pickup calls and stuff like that?
No, they're doing that. But in addition to that, you can actually, buy the food and just prepare it. Cook it in your home yourself, which I think is pretty cool. I've had success with it at this one local restaurant.
Okay.
So that's good, man. Do want to talk to you about this, bro. This is bro, it's been a long time coming. I can't tell you how long it's been since this has happened. I finally got in touch with my barber, bro.
Okay.
He came to my house all the way from Falls Church, Virginia, and I'm gonna shout him out.
Falls Church, Virginia. How far away is that?
20 miles.
Okay.
Did
you break him off? You gave him a little extra?
Gave him a little extra. You know, I'm a good tipper, bro. I've always been, but he went the extra mile. So
did you guys like have a long embrace?
Nah, not really, bro.
Like the camera spun around you guys as you were embracing, and the Titanic music cut on.
No, good, man. But I mean, I was long overdue, man. I got the he hooked me up. That ain't nothing but that ultra power. He hooked me up, man. I feel like a new man. You know what I'm saying? Like he got me right. And I've been trying to do these makeshift haircuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I haven't been too bad. I've been cutting my own hair and cutting my son's hair.
You've been pushing his lining back.
No. I was scared. So like my son's hair grow like crazy. So like he had a whole new line like that kept coming down. So whatever, man. It is what it is. This COVID-19 and being locked down in the house have taught all of us how to do different things, and that's what. I never knew I could cut my son's hair. I've cut my hair a few times. But
I'm cheap, so I've been cutting my hair for years, and I'm bald now, so it's even easier.
Yeah. Are you bald by choice, or are you bald by?
No, my hair fell out, my brother. I'm cursed by my pops.
I still got my line, but like it's thinning in one area.
No, like I got like a U. It's like a U.
You got that horseshoe joint.
Yeah.
You got that Hulk Hogan.
It is what it is. I had them seasick waves at one point. Yeah. You thought you was blessed with that quote unquote good hair. Then you get to your early to mid 30s, start thinning out. It's all gone.
No, I'm just a little thin in one area, man. So I've been blessed. My little brother, bro. Mm-hmm. See, I got the gray hair. He got the
bald head. Does your father still have his hair?
It's pushed back, but I mean, he still got a line up there, so he he hanging on to it, man. He hanging on to it, man. But that's it with me, man. Other than let me ask you this: did you do anything for Mother's Day?
No.
You didn't honor your lady for Mother's Day?
No.
Any particular reason why? You don't believe in that shit? What is it?
I pretty much don't celebrate any holidays.
Why is that?
That's how I am. Been like this for years. I make a concession for birthdays and Christmas, but that's really it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just getting a little insight to
what do you want to say?
I don't know, man. We didn't do much.
You judging me now? Is that what it is?
Bro, not at all.
Looking at me sideways.
I thought you was gonna have like some whole convoluted story on why you don't celebrate none of that.
No, I just don't like the monetization of all of these holidays, and I don't like being told when I should spend money and all of that good stuff. I like to disconnect from all of that crap. So when we do go out and celebrate, we just go out and celebrate, period.
I hear you. We go out a lot now. Well, not now, but normally in normal circumstances.
So what did you do?
I think you know what I did. I stood in a line, bro.
Oh, this was from the Shaky Crab. What was the name of this place? What was the name of it again? The Handy Crab.
Shaky.
Oh, it was the
crab.
shaky crab. Okay.
All right, so not shaky crab, shaken crab.
Shake. It's such a big difference.
It's not shaking now, but
was it the juking crab, the shaking crab? Like what? Why is it called the crabs in there dancing? What is it?
Know, bro. All right, so let me tell you. I'm gonna just lay this out there first. I hate these fucking places, bro. I hate these places. I hate fucking sea insects, bro. I don't eat that shit. I think the shit is fucking disgusting, bro. I don't like none of that shit.
I've been saying the same thing for years.
I hate when I see people eat it. And now it's this thing where women think the shit is fucking cute to get on live or get on IG and get on, take pictures of themselves with a bib and freaking I don't know what kind of sauce that is, but it's all over their face. They eating sloppy and they sucking fucking crab legs and shit like that. I think, bro, I think the shit is so fucking lowbrow. I think the shit is like, it's disgusting to me. The whole,
but
all of this shit.
But you went and stood in line for it.
But okay, so now let me get to the story. So it's Mother's Day. Now we have lately during the lockdown. On Sundays, we will typically pick a restaurant to go to. Not go to, but we'll all hop in a car. We'll go pick up the food from a restaurant that we've never been to, and we will take it back home.
So that's an official rule. It has to be a brand new restaurant.
Either not a brand new restaurant, someplace we've never been, or
that's what I mean. Like for you,
or we have not been there for a while.
So, okay,
that's what we've been doing. I asked, it's Mother's Day. I asked her, hey, what are we doing today? It's Mother's Day. I'm gonna let you pick because normally I just whatever I feel like I'm paying. So, I'm gonna eat what I want to eat. But she couldn't come up with anything. Of course, how women are. Mm-hmm. So I was like, how about shaking crab? Now she's had the shaking crab.
Wait,
before.
So this was your idea?
Oh yeah, because I'm I'm trying to get a
You did all this complaining about standing in this line, and it was your idea.
Yeah. Me, usually when people go over and above and beyond, they usually shoot themselves in the foot. But
there you go.
And, it is what it is. So, I was like, cool. I'm not gonna eat that, so I'm gonna go pick up some fish from the market for me to throw on a grill. So,
okay.
Some nice fish. Usually I get like some swordfish steaks or some wild tuna.
How does swordfish taste?
Oh, they're really good, bro.
Well, what does it taste like though? Does it just taste like every other fish, or does it have a distinct taste?
It does have a distinct taste. It's good. It's good. It's very well. I don't know if it's very tender. We get them in steaks, so they're
right.
That thick. Pause and. Anyway, man, I picked us up some fish for me. I was gonna try to get my other son to eat it, Aaron to eat it. He ain't eating that, but Jason ate it.
What did Aaron eat?
I don't know. I don't remember what he ate that day. Mm-hmm. But anyway, back to the story. So yeah, I went to go get us something to throw on the grill. Mm-hmm. Actually, Aaron ate hot dogs that day. But I went to get us some stuff to throw on the grill, and I was gonna go stand in that stand. Well, I didn't know it was a line. I thought I was just going to the store and picking this up. When I got there,
right?
I kid you not, bro. I kid you not. It was about 50 people in line, and not only were they 50 people in line, they were 50 people in line social distancing. Bro.
Right.
So the
line was humongous, but it's like it was Mother's Day. What did you expect? You thought you was just gonna roll up to the curb?
I'm thinking like I paid for it over the phone. Why should I even have to stand in the line, bro? But I'm like, so I see the line and I'm like, oh, I don't have to stand in this line. I paid for it already.
Right.
So I walked to the line and I asked the guy, so what do the people stand who already paid for? Oh, we all paid for it. And I'm like,
that's crazy.
Are you freaking kidding me, bro? So
I stood back there, man, and that's when I got on the chat with you, my cousin,
Right.
your cousin, my brother, and I'm irate at this point. Like, why the fuck am I? Why did I do this to myself, man? Why am I in this damn line,
This Bob was in the line at the seafood knuckle,
bro?
trying to get a bag of sea roaches.
Oh my god, I'm in the line with a bag of sea beachos, bro. I'm
How long
like,
did you stay before you left?
well, I was on the phone with y'all. I went like 20 minutes, maybe. The
Right.
line wasn't even moving, man. I don't know what was going on. Then I'm calling the place. I'm like, man, what's going
You called
on?
the place from the line.
Yes, I'm calling the place from the line. They not picking up.
Of course not.
So you know the rest of the story. I bounced, bro.
Right.
I called my girl up.
Did
like,
you did you
what? I
just
can't
wash
do
your
it.
hands of that money, or did you get did you try to get a refund?
Yeah, I got a refund.
Okay.
But I it was like $70 for a bag of fucking sea roaches, bro.
Hey.
And I was ready to eat that money, bro. I couldn't do it, man. Like I'm so against all of that shit. Sea roaches, sea bugs,
Sea spiders, sea
bro, that shit is
crustaceans.
fucking gross, bro. That shit is fucking gross. And I can't stand to see people eat it. I mean, you basically eating out of a bag. You know who else eats out of a bag? A fucking horse, bro. Like,
Wow.
So, like I can't do it, bro. But anyway, that's enough of that, man. My girl was cool with it, man. She know.
So what did she end up eating?
We ate the fish.
Oh, okay.
Barbecued the fish, man. We had fun, man. It was good. I think the weather was nice, so yeah, man. Turned out to be a great day. One of many great days during COVID-19, man. We definitely in our family make the most of this situation. Even today, man. After I got my haircut, took the boys to the park. Jace, he loves outside, man. He loves to run around, and I mean, I ain't never seen.
Do you have like a little baby mask that you put on them? You just being brave.
I mean, bro. I mean, we out in the field, bro. We went around other people, so. My son, he got to ride around on the bike. My cousin was out there, so he was out there with his primo. So it was good, man. Had fun. That's how my day went today. So we try to make the most out of.
I had to go cut a jungle in my backyard and front yard because it's my girl's mother's birthday. So they were hanging out and doing their thing. So I had to go out there and cut the jungle, and it's been raining. So, I'm out there struggling with this damn lawnmower, cutting down this forest because I haven't been out there yet. But
I did some work on the yard Thursday.
Okay.
Just got some stuff out of the way. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day, man. I gotta get like 20 bags of mulch.
20 bags? What are you doing with 20 bags of mulch?
I need mulch around my the skirt because I put up a new skirt to my deck, a deck skirt. So you can kind of see you can see the bottom of the deck skirt. I don't like that, so I'm gonna put mulch around all the way around the deck. I got and we have red mulch now, so I'm gonna get rid of the red mulch and get it take away as much as I can, and we're putting black mulch down. So that's another reason. We have 3 flower beds, 2 smaller ones, 1 big one. No, 4 smaller ones, and I got a lot of work to do, man. We got a lot of weeds to pull up too, and weeds to kill, and so tomorrow gonna be a big day outside. So my son should like it because while we doing that, they get to run around, and
right.
Jace is into throwing rocks now, so when he ain't throwing them, he putting them in his mouth. So can't be my flower and garden mind.
Right.
You actually got to watch him.
Right.
Before he chew a rock or swallow one.
Right.
But man, let's get into it, man. What's going on with this Summerfest, bro?
It's trash, bro.
Trash, bro.
The Summer Games Fest.
Summer Game Fest. I said Summerfest. I'm sorry. Summer Games Fest from the new PS5.
Trash.
So you hit me that morning and you said, "Hey, it's about to start." So I watched it, bro. When I saw that Unreal Engine 3, I'm looking at that, bro, and I'm like, and you know it, man. I'm looking at it, and as you're saying it's trash, I'm looking at him like, why the fuck is Tyrese hating like this? I've never seen shit like this in my life.
Right.
I've never seen a game that looks this beautiful, this much detail, bro, amazing. I couldn't for the life, like as I'm watching it, I couldn't for the life of me find out where you were talking about it. Why is it trash? All I know is I'm in awe.
Why would you think that I'm hating? Like I don't.
Yeah, you hate PlayStation. You really do hate the PlayStation. No,
I wouldn't say that.
Wait, bro. Look at this. Look at this shit. Oh my god.
I don't hate. I've owned every PlayStation, sir.
Okay, but I mean, you do hate the PlayStation.
Nah, you're calling me a games racist, and that's not
Bro,
what I am.
I'm pretty sure even on the show you said you don't fuck with the PlayStation.
That's in tongue in cheek, in jest, sir.
So you do fuck with the PlayStation.
Yeah, only thing I don't like about the PlayStation. We got them on record. Is the only thing I don't like about the PlayStation is the controller.
Bro, look at.
I mean, they have good single player games.
Bro, look at this shit. Look at this shit.
It's a game demo though, bro. It's gonna
wait. Let me get to it. So I'm looking at this and I'm just like, is this a game? What is this? I gotta see more. And like, you think I got big eyes now, man? My eyes was like glued.
Right, you was ready to run to GameStop and throw some money on the counter.
I'm looking at this, and you know me, man. Look at the water, bro. Like I'm a graphics whore, bro. So Summerfest is up. Well, I didn't watch all of it. You know me. I'm not going to sit there.
There was no all of it. It was this, and it was some talking afterwards.
Yeah. When they got to talking, I was like,
it should have said Summer Game Fest.
So anyway.
Or a Summer Game Engine Fest. That's what it should have said.
And here's this is not the video we're watching is not even doing it justice, man, because I was on a phone watching this. This is amazing. So anyway, I get off the game and I'm talking like, Ty, what the fuck are you talking about? This is fucking amazing. And you dropped a bomb on me that disappointed me to the point I sat down, bro. That is a game demo. It's not going to be playable to us, and it may be playable to us.
I mean,
but it won't look like
it's possible that there is a game behind this, but it's also possible that this is just a demo. They do this at the start of every console generation, and like I told you before, when we were talking about it offline, the Gears of War had a demo before it became a game. That so they can turn these things. This looks like a Tomb Raider. Yes. Game to me.
Yes.
And you also got to look at it. There's no enemies. There's no real game logic being run. So once they start throwing all that stuff in there, it's not going to look up to these standards until like 3-4 years into a generation.
So will they get to that point?
Yeah. At some point, yeah. I mean, did you see Uncharted 4 and all the other games that have come out this generation?
Still, bro, this shit right here. Look. Oh my God! Look at the detail in that statue right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I mean, for me, this is not because I'm a PC gamer, so I'm used to seeing high level graphics. Not saying that all PC games look like this because, of course, they don't. But I'm used to seeing crisp, high resolution, good lighting. Because if you have a beefy graphics card, you can do a lot of that on games that have been out the past few years. The part that was that was very impressive to me was when she started flying.
Yes,
and all the stuff was falling around.
Bro,
and things like that.
At that point, I'm like, "What the fuck is Tyrese? He's hating. He's a hater. He's a PS4 hater."
But this is not a PS4. This is a.
I don't know that, man.
This is a Unreal 5 engine demo running on a PS5 dev kit.
I'm at a novice level nerd. I'm a novice level nerd. You are an expert, bro.
But it's gonna run on a PC. It's gonna run on an Xbox. So this is not something that's exclusive to a PS5.
Right. So, I mean, and hopefully, and everybody should be knowing, I am building my PC. So hopefully, I get to see shit like this.
You'll see.
It's amazing, bro.
You'll understand. Like I said, once you once you install Destiny on that PC, you'll see why they get mad at me for only playing it or mostly playing it on the PC instead of the Xbox with them.
Right.
Now this is the part that I liked.
Yes. Well, I mean, this one I was like, okay, yeah, Ty is a hater. He just hate the PS4. I mean, the PlayStation so much that he just, oh my god.
Well, I mean, I feel like you were looking at it incorrectly because to me, this is not a PS5 demo. This is an Unreal 5 demo.
Yeah, but they talking about, I don't know this shit. They talking about
marketing,
the PS5 though.
That's marketing.
I mean,
they got some type of marketing deal to put the name attached to this. But that's how they fool people.
Oh my god, man.
Now that's impressive.
Very.
Now if you can get that real time, like when I can control it and like possibly hit something and die, then I'd be impressed with that. All this other stuff is just at a higher scale than what was seen before. Like that character doesn't look out of the realm of something you could see now.
True. Yeah. I'm mostly talking about like you know,
and this was it.
People around it, but yeah, that's it. That's all. When you so you let me down with that. I mean, not you didn't let me down, but they did. You just let me down gently by telling me, "Hey, I'm not going to be playing that on the PS4 anytime soon, on the PS5 anytime soon."
That may never turn into a game,
and it may never turn into a game. I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, it's just a demo. But they do have an event coming up in June, which allegedly they're going to show nothing but games.
Well, let's hope they do that because this shit was weak, bro. I mean, overall, now that I know what it is, that shit was weak, bro.
I even watched the.
It's funny that people talked about the Xbox event. This shit was weak.
The problem with the Xbox event was that it was all stuff that didn't look super next gen, but it was a bunch of different games shown. This one was
they showed me stuff I could play.
Yeah, so, this event that had one demo, not even a game, showed you something as to how next gen could look, but then it was only one of them. You know, so those are two misses for me for both of them.
So what are in the next event? What are they? Do you know anything that they're going to be talking about?
Which company?
Sony.
No, they haven't divulged anything, but from
leads,
no, from the ramblings, it's going to be a bunch of software, a bunch of games and stuff. So they still haven't even revealed the PS5. So
yeah, that is another thing. I want to see how this thing gonna look, man. They showed the controller and all that. What I am waiting for from Microsoft is I want to see how this Halo is gonna look.
Man, what's the last Halo you played? 2, maybe? I don't even think you played 3. So you missing 3, 4, Reach, 5.
The last Halo I played, it's been a minute. I don't even know. What's the Halo me and you played over your house?
We played 1 and 2. I believe we played 2 together.
We played 1 and 2. But one of them games, I think we put in like 8 hours straight, bro.
That was Halo 1.
Yeah. 8 hours straight. I remember, man.
And then you just jumped off the wagon.
No, man, because I played Halo 2. I know I played a Halo, but okay, yeah. So maybe it was Halo 3 was the last one I played. But I want to see how this Halo looks. I want to see how this next Halo.
I think Halo 3 was 4-player co-op. I had a lot of fun with 3.
I played.
Maybe we can get those jerks.
Which one came out in 07, 06, 07?
That would be 3.
Okay,
that's
so
right around
Halo 3. I played Halo 3 with the people that I worked
with.
No,
I think 3 came out in 08.
Could have been that one. But I know I played Halo with the people from that at the job
07.
I had at the time. 07, yeah. Yeah, so
maybe we can get those jerks in the chat to get on Halo 3. Because I believe that one has 4-player co-op.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. My cousin definitely ain't doing it. My cousin ain't doing it. I know you can get Price to do it. Stan will probably do it, but
right.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, I want to see it. I'm interested in it. Might want to get back on the Halo wagon. What are you playing? What are you playing right now?
I just injected that heroin needle back into my veins.
Which one?
That Borderlands.
Ooh.
I put that needle back in my veins.
That's
bro.
another game I ditched you on.
I'm gonna be selling used tires and rims and stuff.
That is another game I ditched you on. So me and you played Borderlands 1, and we played it for what, a few weeks?
It seems like you do like a level and then never sign back out. So I don't,
Nah, bro,
you know,
that's not true. We played for a few weeks.
You're worse.
Your memory shot, bro. We played for a few weeks. Now Halo 2. I mean,
now my memory.
Borderlands 2. We probably played for 2 days. We probably played for 2 days.
So how is my memory shot then? I'm telling the truth of what you do. How is my memory shot?
Because we played Halo 1 for a few weeks.
You're like a child in the fact that your attention gets sucked into something else really fast.
Something like work or kids and shit. But anyway, man, I know what you mean. Yeah, I ditch you on games. I do it, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Man, I really want to play it. I'm excited to play one level and I never see it.
But here's the thing, I always go back to it. Like, okay, so Borderlands 2, we played for maybe 2 days. And we got to, I think, Mitch and Maul. I think that was the name. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it was Mitch and Maul or something like that. It was a guy that was riding some type of beast.
Yeah, it was like a midget riding a giant.
Yeah. We beat that, and I ditched you. I mean, life happened, and I ditched you. But
how many times you ditched us on Destiny? How many times you ditched us? And I say us.
I can't say I ditched.
Did you make me start the clan on Destiny? That was your idea, right?
That clan taking off. It's like 30 members up in there, bro. You doing well with that. And I'm still an admin. I was happy to see I'm still an admin. I'm still one of the founding members.
It played for like 2 weeks and disappear.
I'm one of your founding members, bro.
On the PS4 plan.
Treat me with some level
MLB
of
The Show.
respect, bro.
MLB The Show.
I play MLB The Show a lot, bro. That's one game I can constantly get on. But I did get back on Halo. I mean, Borderlands 2. And I got pretty far, so that I got back into that. Sometime last year, I did get back into Borderlands. So, sorry, I ditched you. I'm sorry, man. I am who I am, man.
Right.
I am who I am. One day I'll get better, man. One day when I'm like 50 years old, my kids are grown.
Oh, wait, it's gonna be that long?
Oh, definitely, bro.
Why is it gonna be that long?
No, it probably won't be that long. Once
Now, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get bored. You're gonna get bored because I did the same thing when I had my son. I think I couldn't play for one because he was always crying. I was working evenings at the time. I didn't have a lot of time to play at all, so I had disappeared for a while too. When we bought this property and moved here, that was a year before the Xbox came. I still didn't play. The Xbox One came out.
Yeah, you were out for like what, 3 years?
Somewhere around there. Yeah. No energy, bro. Then I started getting into leadership at work, so I had more stress. I had more responsibilities. It gets rough, man. It gets rough. I understand it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I am getting back into it, and I'm actually putting in more hours now on the game than I have in the past. Like right now, my son broke his tablet, so Roblox is like.
How did he break his tablet?
He dropped it on while I was doing some yard work. So it was
literally it was actually an accident.
It was an accident.
My son threw his tablet, and he hasn't gotten the tablet since.
Oh yeah.
His mother thinks I'm being too hard on him, but like, no, you don't throw no iPads because you mad.
Ooh. So my son put it on the handrails of our deck.
Right.
He put it on
and it fell off. Would it fall into a rock or something?
No, it fell right on concrete. So
okay. You didn't have a case on it?
Mm-hmm.
And it still broke.
It still broke.
Wow.
It fell screen first. Like
right.
He didn't have a wraparound on it. So
okay.
When it fell, I'm like, oh yeah, you know that's broke, right? He's like, no, not my trusty iPad. He opened that up, bro. He's like,
so
bro,
what are you gonna do? Are you gonna get him another one, or are you just gonna make him sit on it for a while, teach him a lesson?
Teach him a lesson.
because that's what I do.
But even then, even when I do get it fixed, he's gonna have some limitations on it.
This boy broke his iPad.
He shouldn't have brought it outside.
He broke his iPad maybe 2 years ago. But just on principles, it's gonna be a while before I buy you another iPad or tablet, because you don't purposely. He didn't purposely break it, but he purposely threw it. You know, and like when I was a kid, I took care of I had boxes of toys. I had a gigantic box of toys over the years that I had bought, or my parents had bought from when I was younger. And like by the time I was getting close to high school, I still had that same box of toys. I can go in there and get all my Transformers, all of that stuff.
Wait, you still got the stuff now?
No, that was years ago. I'm just saying, right before I went into high school, I still had all of that stuff, mint condition, but I wasn't playing with it anymore because, of course, I was getting older. But my point is, I took care of my stuff. Like all of that stuff still worked. I didn't let anybody else play with it, because when I used to let other people play with my toys, they would break them or they would get lost, you know, or they walked up out of my house, you know. So I just feel like my son is a little spoiled. You know, he's a little entitled.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. Definitely my son is spoiled, bro.
This boy got a 50-inch screen TV in his room.
My son got Nintendo Switch, Xbox, big flat screen TV, every toy you can imagine, bro.
Now as
he
a
like
father,
me,
right?
man. Like I like, you know.
Now as a father, like, do you? Because I find myself doing it. Just let me know if I'm wrong. I just want to pull back. Of course, you want to give your kids the things that you didn't have, you know, but you don't want to give them too much, because then they don't appreciate anything. You know, do you see that same thing, or do you view it differently?
I kind of view it differently.
Okay.
I'm.
So you just want to keep
my thing
heaping the rewards on them, or heaping the items on them.
It's a balance, bro. It's a definite balance. Like me personally, I'm the type. I live in a space right now where if I want it, I'm gonna get it. I get money for it. I'm gonna get it. I work hard. I work hard, and if I work hard, I should be able to play hard. So if I want it, I'm gonna get it, and I'm goal driven to the point where if I can't get it, I'm gonna set these goals that I have in order for me to get it.
Okay.
When I want a nice car,
I don't think we're saying anything different so far, but keep going.
Well, yeah. So that's the way I am, and I guess I kind of let my son off the hook.
Okay.
For that, like, because like he does not earn a lot of the stuff.
So
I get him the stuff because I try to set rewards, man. I try to, you know.
Let's dive a little deeper. Do you feel like you're spoiling him? Do you see any entitlement, or?
He's 5 years old, so I mean, what 5-year-old isn't spoiled to some extent? But yeah, I mean, I spoil my son. So
you haven't seen it yet. I want to talk to you in a couple years, and
probably in a couple years when he's 8. Then
because
I can see
there's going to be a point where they gets to a point where they just start demanding things, and it's no. It's
not like that. He's not like that.
He's not like that yet. But I want to see him.
Like that yet. Correct.
I want to see him in the 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old range.
Yeah.
Because they get to a point where they feel like you bought me everything I've ever asked for just because. So why can't I have it now? And it's like, bro, you messing up in school. But I should be able to have it. This, that. And when they develop that little independent personality, then you start to see it a little bit more.
No, see, my son, he act up in school. He don't get his shit.
Right.
And I don't even play around like that.
Right.
He has to. I mean, before this whole tablet kick that he's been on, there was a Twitch kick. I mean, the Switch, Nintendo Switch.
I'm about to say Switch. Was it?
Yeah, it was a Nintendo Switch, but I do want to come back to Twitch.
Okay.
That's why I was going with the whole story before we get on here. But so I mean, he would have to show me, man. Like he has a grading system, not a grading system, a behavior system at school, which is green if he's
Okay.
doing good, moderate is yellow, and if
So how
he's
do you
really
do you just log
frustrated,
onto a website or something and see that, or
no, he come home with it every day. So
okay.
in red is means he been acting he been
Now
acting up.
I'll say this: my son doesn't act up in school,
My son doesn't either.
so
At first he did, man. You like
okay.
okay. So when my son went to school, it took him a couple weeks to get adjusted to it, where he was coming home with only greens and not yellows. Like at first it was like yellow, 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 yellow. My son did not go to preschool. He went
Okay.
straight to kindergarten.
So you
And
threw it
that
right
was-
into the fire now.
He went right into the fire, and he only knew us, so he never been away from us. He was more than happy. He's like, "Hey, I'm ready for school. I want to go." He's more than happy to get out into the world, but and meet new friends and things like that. But I think he had a little problem adjusting. He's the biggest kid in his class and also the youngest.
Okay.
When he started school, he was 4. Yeah, he was 4 when he started school. When he started kindergarten, so he was the youngest kid and he was the biggest. So he might have got singled out on a couple things, but I know my son. He ain't no innocent person. So it took him a few weeks. So he was just. I mean, after a few weeks, everything's good. He one day did come home with a red, and I lit into him. But I mean, that's all about parenting, man. That's just a part of it. But for the most part, he's really good at school. He can't get his stuff. He can't get his.
So when you
couldn't get
say
his tablet.
he can't get his stuff, you take it all away and lock it up, or what do you do?
I just take it away.
Okay.
Hey, you can get it when you earn it back. So basically, with the video game, he wasn't playing the video games to the weekend anyway.
Okay.
While he was in school. Here's the caveat that I do want to talk about, and that is managing this stuff during the lockdown, because this is hard, and this is where kind of me and my lady butt heads.
I had took my son's limitations off, but his sleeping is like all screwed up. So like he's waking up in the early AM now, and I had took his Xbox Live restrictions off so that we could play Streets of Rage 4 together. Okay. So we could voice chat and stuff like that. Then I go in there one day, he's just randomly talking to somebody. I gotta put all your restrictions back on.
I don't play. I can't talk to nobody.
Yeah, well, you can control all that through the even on Nintendo, you can control all of that.
Correct. No, I don't let them talk to nobody. But
right.
So where I really wanted to go with this is where I really wanted to go with this is Twitch. So what me and him are doing now, we're actually broadcasting on Twitch. So he hasn't really been playing Roblox. He hasn't really been playing his tablet because it's broken. So over the last few weeks, we have actually been doing even when he had his tablet, we'll carve out some time to actually broadcast on Twitch. So we've been playing again, just like you and your son, Streets of Rage.
Right.
So we flipped that. We flipped Streets of Rage on broadcast. So if anybody want to go see Young Icekold and watch me and my son play, we just a few weeks ago got into Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So we're running through that one. That's a very long game, bro. I didn't realize how long this game is. We just got into the Majin Buu saga. So that's what we are. So that's what we've been doing, man. We've been actually running through that, and we'll probably do that for a few more weeks, and then we'll find something else to run through. But what I did want to also talk about was trying to manage this stuff through the lockdown. Like how are you and you and TJ like is there a difference? Because what I find out is me and my lady, we butt heads on how much time to give him and what to do. And here's the thing, man. Like me and you as kids, we never had to go through what kids are going through now. Like my kid is cut off from all his friends at school. He's cut off from his family.
When we used to come home, unless we were allowed to use the phone, there was no connection because there was no internet gaming back then.
Well, here's the difference, Ty. You said come home. He's home.
Right. Yeah.
From start to finish. So this is something he's experiencing something.
And then you can't go outside as well. So
me and you never had the experience. So we talk about Roblox, and I talked to you that my son was playing Roblox a lot. But if you really dig deep into when I dig deep into why he was playing Roblox, he was never really playing Roblox on his own. He was playing Roblox with his cousins.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a way to interact with his cousins because he's used to seeing his cousins every day.
Right.
So he can't. So when me and my lady are butting heads, she's like, he's on a video game all day, and I'm like, no, yeah, well, yeah, he's on a video game all day, but who is he talking to? He's talking to his cousins.
I mean,
because who else does he interact with?
I'm in a weird place with that because I just feel like the connectivity that you have nowadays, there's no real way around that. Because I used to play video games all the time. Like I said, the only difference was there was no internet connection to it. So if you wanted to play, like I used to have a best friend who stayed across the street. He just used to come over, and we would be playing Street Fighter, NBA Live, stuff like that, or Madden. We would just do that. So I don't know, because I don't know if the video gaming is if the quantity is up. I think it's about the same. It's just that you're connected via the internet. I don't know how I feel about that. As long as it's a safe person, like if he was on there just talking to cousins and stuff like that, I wouldn't care.
But they're playing. They are playing Roblox, but they will FaceTime while they're playing Roblox. Right. So they're actually interacting.
No, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that.
And I don't either, because it's not like he wants to talk to his cousins.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
If this lockdown never existed, he'd be with his cousins playing the game. They'd be side by side, maybe passing.
Well, does she have a problem with it then?
She just has a problem with it because he's playing a video game. And I'm like, and my thing is, it's not just that. He just needs to interact with other kids. And this is the best way he can do it. This is really the only way he can do it.
Let's dig into that. Let's dig into that a little bit. She's anti-video game, or?
She grew up different, man. There wasn't no video games like what we did as kids. It's just different, man. And I don't want to really.
What does she want him to do? I'm just trying to understand.
I don't know, and that's my argument. What do you want him to do all day? Like, because for him to sit at home for 12 hours while he's up studying, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. He's not gonna sit up and do homework and I wouldn't let him do homework for 12
hours.
Yeah, I mean,
bro,
like,
I'm not
so what do you want him to do?
I'm not gonna front.
What's that?
Is your son doing like online studies at all, or?
Yeah. I make sure he go through his studies.
Right. So when I'm at work, when my girl is at work, I have a daughter that's in college, so she's watching her brother during the day.
Right.
But sometimes when I get home, like his mother would have him doing homework for like 5 hours.
That's crazy.
It's like, bro, like why you got this man on the computer for all this time?
That's crazy.
Doing like all of this, because I don't know. It has to be a balance, man.
It does.
Has to be a balance.
But here's the thing. Yes, it does have to be a balance, but it can't be a balance so learning heavy. I mean, I don't see a problem with it, but I do see what's realistic. I do see what's realistic and what's not realistic. Like, I'm pretty sure at school they don't have him. They're doing fun things at school. He's in kindergarten. Like, he needs to he's interacting with kids. And that's what he's longing for. And that's why you see him on Roblox, because he's on Roblox engaging with his cousins. Otherwise, he is not on Roblox. Like, I've seen it where his cousins can't get on Roblox and he just doesn't play it at all.
Right.
He'll probably be on YouTube. He'll be on YouTube or something like that. So it's not so much the video game. He's just longing for some type of. I feel sorry, man. I generally do, because, like I mentioned before, me and you never had to go through this.
So you're not turning into one of these reopen everything people, are you?
No.
You're gonna start protesting and stuff like that?
No, I'm not turning. I mean, I do think at some point we can't. It can't be the government's. It can't be the government's. It can't be their main thing to keep me safe. It got to be It has to be my main issue to keep myself safe.
I mean, people are still moving around. Let's not act like you're locked in your house.
It's not a lockdown. It's not.
When I drive, we've talked about it in other shows. When I drive down the streets of Chicago, it's still a gang of people out there. I see people running in parks, walking their dog. I see people in the park sitting next to each other.
Yeah, that stuff is encouraged. That whole going to the park, getting your fishing and things like that. That stuff is encouraged out here. I don't know about in Chicago, but out here they want you. They say, "Hey, go get your exercise in.
Right.
Just don't be congregating."
There's still people having parties, barbecues.
Bro, now I'm gonna tell you something that did bother me today. So after we got to the park, we were going to go get a little ice cream, sit in the car and eat it, or just ride off or whatever. We didn't even really get deep into it. We get to the ice cream shop, bro. It's people out there tailgating, and when they were out there tailgating, they close to each other, and
bro, by nature,
like it was nothing going on, bro. We just kept riding, bro.
By nature, we're social creatures. And unless you're a weirdo like me who's extremely introverted, by nature, we're social creatures. So you trying to lock people in the house forever, it's not gonna work. They're gonna come back out. Whether I was laughing with my girl in the car when we were driving the other day because she had somebody hit her up about taking a yearly trip, and she's like, "I'm not going nowhere this year." It's like, I don't, we should wait until this is, till this passes over. And then everybody else like, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea." And I was like, man, black folks, you can step out the house and instantly like turn into ashes. You're gonna have one person, man, I gotta step outside for a sec. It's like, bro, did you see what happened to Johnny the other day? Correct. Johnny is a pile of ashes by the door. It's nothing but a pair of Nikes back there now.
Thanos got to him.
It's nothing but a pair of Nikes right there now. And you still had that one person saying, I could go smoke a cigarette. Come back in with an arm missing, like, damn, they was right. Nigga arm didn't burnt off and stuff, man. So I don't know, it's weird. At some point, yeah, we're gonna have to open everything back up. I'm gonna keep moving the way that I move because I told you before, I really don't like people.
Like I said, at some point,
it is what it is.
At some point, we can't depend on the government to keep us safe. We do have to move on because this ain't going. I don't think, man, we might have to live with this. This might be a thing, but we just have to, live with it, man.
All right,
like
until
they come out with some vaccines or whatever. But even still, with vaccines.
But you got folks saying that they're not gonna take a vaccine.
That's why this will never go away. This is gonna be something we have to live with, and maybe we don't stand close to people no more. Maybe we don't hug and shake. I
never stood close to people.
I know that.
Get away from me.
Maybe we don't shake people's hands. Maybe that's archaic.
Right.
Maybe we have to change.
So do you think this is going to change human
race of humans,
human interaction on a larger scale?
I do think so.
I think in 10, 15 years we'll be beyond it. We won't pay no attention to it. We'll just look back at it.
Maybe our immune systems will. Who knows?
Well, they say it's mutating. They found different strains of it. So
is it mutating down or is it mutating up?
It's just mutating, mutating into different strains.
Eventually, again, like I said, eventually our bro, it's a natural selection, man. Life always finds a way. We'll find a way to beat it, and our immune systems will find a way to beat it.
Only strong will survive.
That's right. That is right, man. You know what I wanted to talk to you about?
What's that?
Brandon Tatum.
Officer Tatum?
Officer Tatum. Is it Brandon? Is it Brandon?
I refer to him as Officer Tatum.
Bro, I don't even want to give him that. I don't even want to get this dude the fuck this dude. I don't even want to give him officer, bro.
So look,
I had to call that dude by his government.
Let's go into it because, I see something different than what you may see. So let me get your spiel on it.
I can't hear him.
I'm not gonna play it.
Oh, okay.
It's way too long. This video is
his big game whack too.
This video is 14 minutes long. I'm not gonna play all of that.
Why is he in a Henley, bro?
Why are you talking about this man's shirt, man? That's his merch.
He's a clown, bro.
That's his merch. Like I saw one guy who refuted. This video is basically one of those let's go over all of the facts videos. It's a black people are overreacting to the Ahmaud Arbery case, and he says he's stating the facts is what he's doing. So what's your problem with Officer Tatum?
He a plant, bro. He a plant. He's a right wing plant.
Okay.
He's in this for the money. I
Right.
don't even believe he believed what he say, bro.
You think
He
he's
just
on the
trying-
payroll?
I think he on the payroll, bro. I think he on the payroll.
So
and
he's
it's big and whack.
he's there.
And he in a whack ass.
In the end, we will win, bro.
Who is we?
We,
Who is we?
the capitalists, the globalists.
Wow.
I'm trying to kick all those conspiracy things in there. But you think he's a plant?
I think he a plant, bro.
I think he's an opportunist.
I think he a little of both. I think he 50-50. He half and half, bro.
I think he sees an opportunity to line his pockets, and he's taking that opportunity. He may have some of these views. I don't think that.
Bro,
he's all the way just doing it for money. But I definitely think he's capitalizing off of things.
I think he watches Fox News and he says that's what I'm gonna say, just like all the rest of them, bro.
What if he's just a little conservative? I mean, I consider you more conservative than I am. So we disagree on a few things, but he's way right. He would be way right of where you are,
bro. I close my eyes and I hit Hannity when this dude
Jeez.
I mean,
so essentially in his video, he was saying that Ahmaud was committing burglary.
Basically, he was in it. And we got video footage that he was in there. Right. He was in the house, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care if this motherfucker stole the whole damn house. He still should be alive.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what it boils down to. There's nothing that he did that will ever let me say that you had the right to take his life.
Right.
And then I hear people saying, well, did you see him charge them?
If
he tried to grab the gun. Who the fuck? Yeah, he tried to grab the gun.
If you watch it, if you watch it and you actually pay attention to what was happening when that camera came back up, the guy who was driving the truck got out on the left side. So he ran around to the right. So they met at the front of the truck. So that means that the guy walked around to meet him on the other side. I don't know about you, but if some random people just pull up on me in the shotgun, I'm going to try and flee. But if you get in my way, I'm going to try and fight.
If I can't see a way for me to run away, and if I think you're going to, while I'm running away, you're going to shoot me in the back.
Right.
I think it's more like, I don't know, man. I could see myself trying to grab the gun, bro. I could definitely see it.
Right. Because to me, that looks like a confrontation.
Correct.
And I'm already right next to you now.
But then you got people saying, well, why did he try to grab the gun? Because motherfuckers was trying to kill him.
Right. But the point of Officer Tatum was Georgia is an open carry state, so they had the right to have guns. But I don't think you need guns to make a citizen's arrest.
Ty, you know me.
So to me, they escalated the situation to the point of death.
You know me, and you know what I got. You know I got guns. You know I got rifles. You know
that 22. That 22 bro, you got?
I don't fuck with no 22s, bro. You know that. You know that. You know what I got. I mean, I'm not gonna do it, but I could reach over and just grab
don't do it.
But I'm not gonna do it.
Right.
What I'm saying is, I've never felt the need to try to be officer. You know,
right. I get what you're saying.
Train,
right.
Follow people in my neighborhood that I ain't never seen before.
Right.
I've never so.
I saw a video.
Even get out, bro?
I forget where I saw the video.
Who ordained you, Lord and Keeper? Why wasn't it? You got on the phone and you called the police. Why couldn't it stop that?
I mean, let's say you wanted to follow him and just tell him where the police went, or tell the police where he went. Mm-hmm. That's fine.
That's enough. That is enough.
I don't know,
that is enough. Bro, I open carry when I'm taking out trash or I got to do something outside at night. I got the itchy on me, bro. I have it, and I'm never like if I saw somebody doing something strange, I'm not gonna pursue them,
right?
Because guess what? Just as fearful someone may be to get shot, I'm just as fearful to have to even use my pistol. That's last resort, bro.
Right. We've
We've
had that conversation before. We were watching a mall shooting video, and you were like, I'm going the other way.
Correct.
Which is that's decent.
If I can
advice.
avoid my gun is if I can't avoid the situation.
Right.
That's when I have.
You're not gonna run head first.
I'm not running, bro. I'm nobody.
Slide across the hood of a car and pull your gun out and
I'm
start
not
shooting.
trying to save. I'm not trying to
so
save.
There it is.
Nobody.
It's on the screen right there. There it is right there.
Whatever.
So he's on the left. So the
Disgusting.
guy is on the left hand side right there. You can see it right here. He's right here. So he runs over to the right, and then they meet at the front of the truck. So that means he's putting his weight. I don't know how you can claim self-defense right there when you're putting yourself in the path of the guy who's trying to run away. That's not self-defense. You know. But I got another video of Officer Tatum.
Oh, let me see it.
And I don't know if you've seen this one or not. But let me pull.
I'll pour myself a little bit more tequila.
Let me pull this right on up, because to me this was funny because he kind of lost his cool a little bit. I'm not sure why.
Oh, I think I saw this. Oh yeah. I did see that.
You guys nodded in agreement where y'all said most of these black people are criminal.
No,
why are we always
they are.
Jesus Christ, bro!
It doesn't matter if they're guilty or not. And all of this, name me one that didn't have a criminal.
Hold on.
I can't even take in this dude's talk. It's disgusting.
Criminal record.
Brandon, and there goes the problem right there.
How is it true or not?
Hold on. Because just because you have a criminal record,
nobody said
that's not. Then why mention it?
Because
it is irrelevant.
It is ironic. It is ironic. No, it's not. It's ironic that all of these cases that we see, people are involved in criminal activity. It's never, he said it's never.
But he wasn't involved in criminal activity in this one.
It's just done now.
Even if he was, what does that mean he has to die?
It's just a way to justify it.
Do you not think that? You do not think that's strange?
Ridiculous, bro.
So Shelley Luther,
just because you had a criminal past doesn't mean that you deserve to lose your life.
It's funny because
that is relevant in the case.
And I'm sorry, I don't know whose podcast this was.
I gotta go.
They're quick to run and grab that talking point of Biden and Hillary Clinton. You know,
but there's a gentleman named Hotep Jesus talking right now.
You know,
I'm gone, man. You the fakest nigga I ever seen in my life.
Here you
go.
They created the crime bill. They created
what you said. I'm done, bro. You a fake nigga. I hope everybody see that.
I appreciate
fake, bro. I'm gonna expose you to everybody. And when I see you, nigga, we gonna be. It's gonna be on.
Oh my God!
I want you to know that because you call me on the phone.
Oh my
God! And you saying all this.
Isn't this a criminal act right here?
And you playing this shit.
You just threatened.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Is that black? Is that black on black?
So he put him on.
Is that black on black crime?
You's a bitch. I told you. Everybody on your live stream know you's a bitch, and when I see you, I'm whooping your ass.
Oh my God!
Everybody got it on live stream. I like it. You want to be hood, nigga?
Oh
you
my
God! You on the phone talking shit to me, and you call.
Officer Tatum lost his mind right there, bro.
Bro.
You scared.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If
you scared of Officer Tatum?
Bro, if I ever saw Officer Tatum, bro.
What do you think that is?
Look at me. Bro, I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna have some words with that.
But let me ask you a question.
And I hope it go. I hope just the way he talk, man. I wanna.
What do you think that was right there? Why is he so upset?
He trying to.
But why? I don't look at the what. I look at the why. So what is that? Does he feel like he went too far with the other video? So he's trying to pull it back? Like I'm black too, or I'm with the shits. What is that?
Yeah, he trying to show off a little bravado, but I mean, just as much kudos he's getting from his right wing allies at this point. He's getting a lot from people like you and me. Like he's getting a lot of coon. He getting a lot. He's probably getting to him, bro.
Right,
as well as it should, man. Dude, a clown, man. Dude is dude. I don't even want to get on it. He a clown, and I would love to actually run into this dude in person. I would love it. Just like he was telling that dude, if I see you in person, I ain't saying I'm boxing. I hope it gets to that point.
Right.
but nah, man. I mean, I think dude is a clown. I'd probably never run. but yeah.
No, he think black people with criminal records or who are involved in criminal activity should be shot. So you might want to leave that guy alone.
Correct.
You know, he'd already sowed the seeds of how he feel you should be dealt with.
Right. Yep. I don't know, man. But from one crazy story to another crazy story, but in a whole different realm of crazy. Did you see the Jeff Goldblum fight?
Bro.
Jeff Goldblum out here spin kicking motherfuckers, man.
Bro. I gotta find the right one because there's so many versions of this video. The internet went crazy. The internet went crazy with Karate Goldblum. I don't even know if I spelled that correctly. They made so many different memes with this video. I'm gonna throw a meme version up.
I've probably seen this like 20 different times from like 5 different angles. I love this.
But
I love it.
This is one of the Street Fighter videos of it.
Round 2.
Oh,
Fight.
man, look at my man Gene, his jeans game, bro.
Bro,
He got him skinny.
You can tell by the stance that Karate Goldblum has had some type of training.
I think he had the training, but at some point in time,
oh my god!
Oh, and what was that fell off? Like he had
I don't know, bro. Do you hear the fight long from Street Fighter?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Real, I felt that. I felt
bro.
that.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my god! Bro, the internet is undefeated. There's a part 2 to it as well, though.
Yeah.
This is part 2.
Why did they have it from so many different angles, man?
Oh my god, again.
Oh my god! I heard Goldblum had a broken arm, and the other guy had broken ribs.
Oh yeah, that kick to the ribs, bro.
Oh my god!
I felt it, bro. I love it, bro. I love it. Bro. It's like at some point he let
out a woo after he kicked him in the ribs. It was like whoa, like he been waiting to put those strip mall karate classes.
At some point he had karate training, bro. Life happened, but wait, like you could tell life happened in between some of them karate moves,
bro.
Like, he. Just real life setting where he was, he kept forgetting that, I got training. Let me get my stance right.
He didn't forget.
He got his stance
he didn't forget nothing. He's been waiting for some clown to try him so that he can put them beats.
But here's the thing: I saw moments of a nice, clean stance to like
there was some sloppiness too. Yeah.
So I'm thinking like he
Karate
kept
Goldblum
forgetting his training. But then he kept getting reminded, let me get back into my stance. But when he saw the open ribs, bro.
Right.
He saw them open ribs. He pounced on it, man. But he didn't pounce on it with time. He pounced on it with skill.
It was measured. It was measured. He took his time. I'm gonna get these ribs right here.
Bro.
It was measured.
Bro, the pap that came from them ribs, bro.
Oh man.
Bro, he kicked them ribs so good,
it's
bro.
So many, bro. I was on Twitter. You told me to get the videos so that we could throw them up here. It's literally hundreds of videos of this on Twitter. There's literally like 4 different angles. So four or 5 different people were recording this. So, and they all on Twitter. Yeah. So they all put their videos on.
My man ribs right now are falling off the bone, bro.
But he caught Karate Goldblum with the stick in the second video.
Yeah. Yes.
And I heard he had a broken arm. He had a fractured arm. It's probably from that stick.
My man ribs are so tender right now.
The man tried to say time out though. Right. Like, hold on. No. He said take this work to your ribs real fast. Take this work to your ribs.
To the ribs, man. Bro, I don't think I ever seen a kick to the bro, I watch MMA and I know you watch MMA too. The kick to the ribs.
Karate Goldblum, bro.
Skill, bro. Such graceful.
Oh my god. I don't know, man.
Bro, it was like pap,
He looked like he an office manager at like Staples or something. He had to whoop somebody ass before he passed away.
Before I die, I need to kick somebody.
I gotta whoop somebody ass. There's
Bro,
there's a lot of people out here in these streets talking shit, and they don't know that I put these karate paws on you.
Bro, he kicked them ribs so good that I was trying to look for the dust to come.
Bro,
from
considering, hold on, they got Mortal Kombat versions of it. Let me see if I can find one of those.
Bro.
Oh my god, it's so hilarious, bro.
Bro, that was funny. I can't. Nah, it's just man. It was just done so effortlessly with so much skill that he had a little bounce, like a little rocking step, bro. He was like before he kicked. If you look at it, he was like
exactly. But Pete, look, this is one of those one of the Mortal Kombat ones.
I'm sorry.
The spin kick. Bro, it's like because the spin kick didn't come right away. He had to get set for it. It was almost like he forgot that he had it in his arsenal.
That spin kick was unexpected. That man, when he caught that spin kick, he was like, "Damn, I didn't know how deep I was in this one. I thought I was just gonna have a drunken fight with somebody. This dude throwing spin kicks. He throwing spin kicks out here.
Bro. It was almost like I said, he was just in there brawling, but then he was like, hold on, I got something for you. I got he threw it with no problem.
Like his teacher told him that's your best move right there.
Hey, it was almost like
if you ever in a fight, throw that.
It was almost like somebody was on his shoulder.
Oh my god, Karate Goldblum, bro.
The key to the Lotus Blossom is the spin kick.
Bro. That might be the fight of the year so far.
Hey,
considering that.
Wait, hold on, because something just reminded me. So, do you remember when we were in high school? It's a high school story, y'all.
Right.
So, do you remember when we were in high school and we convinced this one dude that was doing karate? He was like training for karate, and this big country brother to have a fight.
Right.
Do you remember that?
Of course.
Bro, I'm going to tell the story. I got to tell the story. I'm sorry. No, we already went there. I already went there. I'm going to tell the story. So me and Tyrese and a few other people convinced this one guy that was training, I guess he was in a karate class or something like that. He was training for karate. And this one brother, we convinced him to have an exhibition fight. We instigated this fight to a fucking
Most
T.
definitely.
We instigated this fight to a T. So, I mean, we got them, face to face, and his karate teacher is rubbing his shoulders and getting them in. Bro, I swear to God, I don't know if you heard it. I don't know if you heard it, but this dude told him very silent, like you have to really be paying attention to pick it up. He said, "The key to the Lotus Blossom." He said this shit, bro. The Lotus Blossom. I don't know what that means, but bro, when he said that, I was like, "Oh, it's about to go down."
But
It's about to go
you
down.
You missing the part.
Bro.
You missing the part though. What did the other person tell him about the fight?
I'll get there, bro. I'll get there. Bro, he told him, "Hey, the key to the Lotus Blossom." I just wanted to know what the Lotus Blossom was. I don't know what kind of metaphor.
Maybe that's what we just saw. Maybe he executed the Lotus Blossom.
The Lotus
properly.
Blossom, bro. The Lotus Blossom. For years after this fight, I wanted to get there, bro. I don't know if it was like Shangri-La or if it was like key to victory. I don't know what Lotus Blossom is, but I digress. I was stuck there, and when he said that, I'm like, "Oh, Ty, it is about to go down." They talking about Lotus Blossom,
right?
But anyway, he told him that. Now the other brother that he was gonna fight had one condition, one rule,
right?
He said, "Hey, we gonna have this here fight. The only thing I ask is do not kick me.
Right.
So now we like, oh, come on, brother. Hey, he a karate dude,
right.
man. Like he in karate class, he learning karate, and he like 2 times smaller than you, man.
We still didn't discourage the fight though. We were still
we kept it going. Up. We kept it going. But we was like, bro, how you expect this dude not to kick?
Right.
How do you expect this dude not to kick, man? That's pretty much. I mean, he ain't got judo throw. They not doing kung fu and other shit like that. They doing karate.
This ain't that Steven Seagal form of karate here,
right? That Hakito or Apkito or whatever. Anyway, so that was his request. He agreed to it. You dummy. Right. Why would you even agree to this shit? You lost 50% of your arsenal right there. So you just punching and I don't know what else you're gonna do. But he agreed to it. He said, "Yeah, man, I ain't gonna kick you. I promise you, I ain't gonna kick you." And again, the karate coach is rubbing his shoulders, man.
What was the karate coach name?
I named him I named him Chip. I don't know why I named him Chip. He looked like a chip to me. So all through high school, I called the guy Chip. And it kind of stuck. So everybody called him Chip. But I don't remember what the dude's name was. But he's rubbing his shoulders. He was like, hey, you got this. The key to the Lotus Blossom is this. You can go to Shangri-La. Like he talking like way above my head, but I'm hyped, bro. Right. I'm like, oh shit, it's about to go down. We got a brawler about to fight the karate dude. He had on a gi and everything, bro. He had a gi and everything on, bro. I'm so hyped, bro. It's probably about 20
why
of
did he have a gi on? We were in
karate class, bro.
No, it wasn't no damn karate class. We was in gym class. Why did he have a goddamn gi on?
Yes, we were in gym class, but stuff was kind of segmented back then. We went to an alternative school.
There was no karate class, though.
Bro, he was doing karate. I don't know why he had a gi on. It was a karate teacher there, bro. I don't know. Well, but anyway, I digress. Ding, 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 the fight start. The very first thing that the karate dude do is
throw a kick.
He's throwing kick.
The very first thing. The one stipulation of the fight was don't kick me.
No kick.
The very first thing he did was kick him.
My man picked, and I don't want to say the guy's name. My man picked him up and slammed him to the mat with such a force. I thought he was going to break the floor.
Ground him how?
He got on top of him and literally
ground him out.
Bro, he invented ground and pound. Bro. And he did it better than I've seen any guy from MMA do it. He picked this dude up. Oh my
God.
He picked this dude up and
my God. Bro, like, as they were fighting, I don't know if you remember, as they were fighting, I ran and jumped over them laughing.
Yes. Bro, I kid you not. Big Jew. You remember Big Jew?
Yeah.
Big Jew skinny now, man.
Oh my God.
Because he probably watched this. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God.
But Big Jew back then was an easy 400-500 pounds. I saw that dude do a backflip, bro. I saw Big Jew do a backflip, bro.
I was on the ground rolling, so I couldn't see it.
Big Jew was doing flips, bro. That's how bad we were. But, bro, I kid you not. To this day, I'm dying laughing. Dude is beating the shit out. He's on top of him, beating the shit out of him. He giving him. Nobody was breaking.
Didn't I tell you not to hit me?
Bro, all I heard was, I thought I told you not to kick me, bro. That's when I felt like. That's when I was doing flips, bro. That's when I was doing flips.
Oh my goodness.
He said, I thought I told you.
Oh my goodness,
bro. Y'all gonna get these high school moments between me and this dude.
Oh my goodness.
Me and this dude, we could write a movie, a book, or whatever, man. Y'all gonna get these moments because they're hilarious, man.
Bro, the only thing that makes that story funny is because he told him, "We can fight, just don't kick me." And then literally the very next thing he did was kick me.
Ding ding, a kick came
to the midsection,
and my man scooped him up. Like some Breyer's ice cream, bro.
Oh my God!
Right on a mat, bro, on a blue mat, slammed him down.
Oh my
got
goodness.
On top of him and beat the living shit out of him, bro.
Oh my God!
And as he was beating the shit out of him, you could hear him utter. You could faintly hear it. I thought I told you not to kick me.
How come his trainer didn't stop jump in?
Bro, nobody was stopping that fight.
Oh, I
Big
don't
Country.
remember.
Then that's what we called him back then. Big Country was way too big.
I don't even know how the fight stopped. All I know is I was rolling around on the ground.
Nah, bro. After he said, "I thought I told you not to kick me," I don't even remember anything else after that, bro. I was doing backflips myself. I saw you. You jumped over them. You ran and jumped over them so you get to the other side of the room. But I remember seeing Torre.
Oh my goodness!
And I remember seeing Big Jew, and Big Jew was 400 pounds easy doing flips.
Why?
Bro.
Wait. Why were we even over there? We were over there just making fun of them doing karate.
We were making fun of the karate class. Bro.
Okay, I got you.
We went over there specifically to make fun of the karate class because we in the hood and they doing karate, bro. We in the fucking
the key to the lotus flower,
bro. We in
the
a
lotus
holy,
blossom.
bro. We're literally in a holy city on the west side of Chicago, and these motherfuckers is doing karate, bro. We had to, bro, and that wasn't no only time, bro. We always went over there and fucked with them because me and you are me and you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, bro, I digress. That was funny.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
Speaking of fighting, brother.
I know what you're about to bring up.
Speaking of fighting, I saw something terrifying the other day.
Go ahead, show me.
And you look at this and you just tell me if this is not terrifying or not. To me, it's absolutely terrifying. This is a 52-year-old Mike Tyson moving like a 30-something year old.
I'm back. I don't want no part of him. I don't want no part of it, bro.
So, if Mike Tyson walk up, smack your girl on the ass right now at 52 years old, watching what you just saw, what you doing?
Mike, you can get the other cheek. You only got the right one, Mike. Get the left. I ain't fucking with Mike, bro.
I think I got to take a knockout from Mike, bro. Mike got to put me on my ass.
Nah, bro. That might be.
Mike got to put me on my ass, bro.
Hey, who was that Mike Tyson swole their eye up?
Mitch Green, I believe.
Bro. You gonna be like Mitch Green.
You're never gonna live that down, bro. You're gonna hear that for the rest of your life. Remember, Mike Tyson grabbed my ass. You didn't do anything. All this just because you didn't take the garbage out. Like, why are we talking about Mike Tyson now? Why we got to talk about Mike Tyson right now?
I ain't fucking with Mike Tyson.
Mike got to break my jaw, bro. Mike has to break my jaw.
Mike Tyson is a fucking animal at 50. What is it? 52?
Did you? Yeah, 52. Did you see?
Animal,
did you see Evander Holyfield though?
Yeah, he looked like an old dog, bro. He looked like Marmaduke, bro. Somebody needs to put that old horse out the pasture and get some glue out of him, bro.
If Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson fight right now,
this is gonna be a sad fight.
Who's taking it?
I mean, granted, we saw clips of Mike Tyson. It was like, what, 4 or 5 different clips of 10-second bursts. You ain't getting a whole 2 rounds of Mike Tyson at that level. You ain't. So, from what I seen for the 2 videos, Mike could kill him in 10 seconds, bro. He was too quick.
Maybe Evander just started. Maybe he just started training again.
He looks slow, bro. He
looks very.
I don't ever really.
I think I can take Evander right now.
Yeah, I probably could.
I think I can put him on his ass.
When I saw them, they weren't crisp, bro. Like them punches weren't too crisp, bro. I can.
His breathing. He was literally breathing like. Bro. I think I can put him on his ass. I think I can slip one in. I think I can slip one in.
But you talking about slipping one in? I think I can slip them punches, bro. I can slip them punches and come through with a left or something like that. Right. Yeah, bro.
Mess around and wake up on your ass because Evander didn't knock you out. All he gotta do is catch one. That's it.
Man, I don't know, man. I think if they was ever to do a little fight, Mike got him in like 10 seconds. He's too quick.
So in the third fight, you going for Mike?
I'm going for Mike in like a 10 seconds.
Because remember, Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins fought 20 years or so after they first fought.
Mm-hmm.
And, it didn't look all that good. But I think Bernard won, right? I believe
Michael
Bernard.
looked good for 10 seconds, bro. That don't get it twisted.
I think
It's
Mike can
very
go.
impressive.
I think Mike can go a few rounds. He's not going 12.
That's bro.
I think he can go about 3. Looking like that, he can go about 3, 4.
He gonna be tired by the second round, bro. Like,
no, he's in good shape right there. He's not the fat Mike Tyson that you saw 5 or 6 years ago.
Is it
he's
fighting shape though? Is it fighting shape?
No,
That's
it's not
different.
fighting shape.
That
but
is
if he keeps training like that, yeah, he'll be fine.
All right, man.
But he is 52.
I don't know because I don't know. He's 52, bro. Like,
I was watching Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan was saying that maybe he's taking testosterone or
that could be
HGH because he looks in really good shape right there.
Good shape. And they like he at one point maybe about 5 or 6 years ago he was a big dude. Like he had
he was bigger than me and I'm like 240 right now.
Okay, yeah, about 242.
He had to be about 260, 265 back then.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It ain't looking too good for Evander. It ain't looking too good for Evander.
You don't think Evander can do it with that?
Bro, he couldn't hit me with them.
I think Evander is suffering from that boxer's Alzheimer's or whatever.
Is it Alzheimer's or is it like?
It's not diagnosed as Alzheimer's. I don't think it is, but you know that he's like punch drunk, like Muhammad Ali was.
Punchy.
Yeah,
he's a little punchy. He might be a little punchy.
You know what? Is that like a CD? What is it? CTE? Is that like a CTE?
I think it is. Like, I think that has to do with like you could you imagine like even wrestlers?
Oh, the brain trauma. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you constantly getting hit.
Did you ever see Pernell Whitaker?
Yeah.
Bro, he could barely like form a sentence.
It's sad, man. It's sad.
And this is why people like when people talk about Floyd running and all this. No, that's defense. You're not supposed to get.
I love Floyd fights, man.
You're not supposed to get hit.
Puts on an exhibition on what boxing truly is.
Right.
I don't like. Why should I have to go out there and slug it with you when I can just not get hit?
They talk like he never mixes it up at all. Like he never lands any punches.
It's you know what? Floyd done beat a lot of people's favorites, and that's usually what that is.
But like you said, he didn't want to end up like his uncle Roger, who just died, unfortunately. He was pretty punch drunk later on in his life. His father slurs his words too.
Yeah.
So I think he did it. You know who what was the guy who used to be one of my favorites? Winky. Was it Winky Wright?
Winky Wright.
He was real defensive too.
Yeah.
I like defensive boxers. As long as you can,
That's boxing, bro. Like a lot of people get
they want slugging.
Well, here it is. A lot of people think boxing and fighting is the same thing, but they're not. It is a sport. That's why it's tallied in a way where it's on a point system. It's not like the point is yes, I can win by knocking you out, but also
you know what they want to see. You know what they want to see.
What's that?
Remember when WWE had the boxing stuff going on? That's
brawl for you all. Brawl for all.
That's what they want to see. They want to see the Butterbean.
They want to see Butterbean. Yeah, they want to see Butterbean getting there, man. But nah, man. I love Floyd, man. I want to see one more from Floyd. You think we'll get another Floyd fight?
Don't. With his last statement saying that he doesn't want to end up like his uncle, I truly don't think you might see another one with Conor, maybe, but I think that'll be.
Yeah, it's gonna be something like that.
For him to come out,
they were talking about Pacquiao again. I don't want to see that shit again. Pacquiao.
No,
sorry.
For him to come out, it's gonna have to. You know how big that check is gonna have to be.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna have to see like 500 from one fight for him to come back out. I don't think he's coming back out at all.
Wow. I don't know, man. I want to see one more. I want to see. I'm just not ready to. I don't know, man. I'm not ready to see Floyd being done with. So I want to see one more out of Floyd, and it's probably gonna be one of those hokey ass,
Yeah. I mean, who else would it be against? I know they were trying to get your boy Khabib. At one point, they were talking about that. They were trying to hype up that type of fight. But what the hell is Khabib gonna do against Floyd?
No,
he'll probably
couldn't do anything.
Yeah, he'd probably be worse than Conor.
He would be worse than Conor. Conor's a better boxer.
Khabib might lose it and just go for a takedown.
Shit. Khabib is a fucking animal.
Yeah.
Khabib is an animal, bro. He an animal on a whole different level.
I'm telling you, when he loses, it's going to be spectacular though, because they always lose in some crazy and he's a wrestler, so I don't see somebody like submitting him,
bro. I don't,
because your wrestling is going to have to be
like,
so good.
Who was that? Somebody rocked him, but it was like, yeah, you rocked me, but
I'm just gonna grab you.
You know,
I'm gonna grab you and take you
I
down.
think it might have been Tony. Was it Tony Ferguson?
It was one of his earlier fights. I forget
Somebody
exactly who
rocked
it was.
and like he shook that shit off in a couple of seconds. Like it was like he never got rocked.
I thought Conor was doing good early on, but that dude's just so.
I knew that wasn't Conor's fight.
Yeah, he's so relentless with the takedown shit that he's just gonna keep, because at first Conor was stuffing the takedowns.
I can't see anybody best in his. Well, I haven't.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be a flash knockout, and somebody gonna take his head off. Like that's the only thing you can do.
Who?
I don't know who. It's gonna be some up and coming person, because at this point he's gonna have a run like Mighty Mouse at this point. Yeah. How many fights did I think Silva and Mighty Mouse had the longest defenses of their titles? So it's gonna be a run like that. But at some point, you saw how Silva looked when he went down, and then Mighty Mouse lost one.
GSP,
he lost.
Like it's
GSP just took too much damage. That's what it was.
It's like you just can't stay at that. Not that
no,
sport, man.
It's unsustainable. It's unsustainable. That's how I know. Unless Khabib just retires early, that somebody's going to catch him.
So it always eventually.
It always happens.
Always catches up with
same thing. If John Jones doesn't overdose on cocaine, the same thing is going to happen to him. But he seems like he needs that type of edge.
John Jones is a big disappointment.
He's a big idiot.
He's a big disappointment.
He's a big idiot.
He could be like. Who do you think is the best of all time? Would you say?
I think he's bored. For me, I think my favorite is Silva, but I think John Jones is better than Silva.
Yes,
John Jones is.
But he gets it in his own way.
Yeah, out of the ring shit is just ridiculous. Then I like GSP. I like Khabib.
I love
Mighty Mouse. Who else? Who am I missing? Those are like my tops right there.
You know who I like? Adesanya, man. Israel Adesanya. I like Adesanya.
Right. Yeah. I think I need to see him against some top tier, like the creme de la creme. He was trying to fight Ngannou, right? Was he trying to fight? Yeah, like
he was trying to fight Francis, man. But
like, come on, bro.
Not now.
Yeah,
like, some weight, bro.
Didn't he just lock a fight in, or am I losing my mind?
I don't know. Search that shit.
I thought they had just locked a fight in. No, he just beat somebody. Who did he just beat?
Mm-hmm. I haven't since COVID. I haven't really been paying attention.
I'm getting all types of.
I'm gonna be drunk by the time this show over.
I see. Maybe we need to get you drunk a little bit more while you
I'm good.
While you talking.
I'm good. Yep.
He just beat Yoel Romero. That's what I'm thinking about. I thought that was going to be a harder fight than it was, but they didn't really
like
engage.
The kid, man. I like the kid. I like to even hear him talk after the fight. I like the kid, man. I see a lot of big stuff for him.
Right.
I think he could be great. But speaking of greats, the great MJ.
Mm-hmm.
Got some words from somebody you would never think, like somebody who shouldn't even be mentioned in the same breath.
Goddamn, what is this dude talking about, bro? Like
Channing Frye, bro.
What is this guy talking about?
He said Jordan was just a scorer. That's all he was a scorer, but he was more into Barkley and I think he might even mention Dan Marley or some shit like.
Yeah, he's a Thunder Dan guy. Like Jordan ate Thunder Dan.
Wait. Who the fuck is a Thunder Dan guy, bro?
It's somebody from Phoenix.
Who the fuck is a Thunder Dan? Like I've never heard of a Thunder Dan guy. That's crazy. A Thunder Dan guy.
How old is when was Channing Frye born?
I don't know, bro. But he should. I mean, he in the NBA. He was in the NBA, bro. He should.
Channing Frye is 37 years old, so he should know better. He was born in '83.
He should know better.
So by the time Jordan was winning championships, he was a teenager.
Bruh, he said all Jordan was a scorer.
Jordan had 9 All NBA defensive.
Jordan
teams.
led the league in steals.
Jordan led the league in steals 3 years. Jordan was a defensive player of the year.
Yes.
So what are you talking about? I mean, if his argument is that Jordan was only a scorer during the championship years, primarily, yes, that's what his job was. But to reduce him to just a scorer is ridiculous.
It's asinine. And even on them championship years, Jordan was a pivotal. Like, you just wasn't scoring on Jordan, man. He could still lock you down. Like
right here in the article, it says that Frye wantonly overlooked Jordan's career averages of 6.4 rebounds, 5.7 assists, and 2.1 steals per game. He skipped Jordan's leading the league in steals 3 times, his 9 NBA All-Defensive Team honors, and his Defensive Player of the Year trophy in 1988, while claiming Jordan only had 1 job. Even when Jordan was winning the championships with Pippen, you still didn't want him guarding you.
No,
he wasn't letting the other guy put up.
He
wasn't letting the other guy put Clyde Drexler didn't go off on him when Portland was playing him. Like, nobody on Seattle went off on him. Nobody on Utah went off on him. Byron Russell didn't have a career game against Jordan. So what are you talking about?
I have no idea. This is the silliest shit I've ever heard in my life, bro.
And he was advocating advocating for LeBron during this, because it's always about those two for some strange reason. But we've seen somebody on the opposite side of LeBron go crazy and win the championship. So I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know, bro.
Channing Frye is throwing shade to MJ, bro. Just listen to what I just said, bro.
Yeah.
Channing fucking Frye.
You know what? He might be doing the I got to get my life after basketball stuff up. He might be doing that. Just he's doing that Tekashi 6ix9ine stuff, but in the basketball realm. That's probably what it is.
Could be, because what he said, I can't believe somebody in the NBA would even would say I'm a Thunder Den guy. I'm a Thunder Den guy, and you have this person who's probably the most decorated basketball player as far as accolades. You got people who Russells and Chamberlains and things like that, but you're talking about on both sides of the court, someone was. I don't know, bro. I don't see how you could even fix your mouth to say he's just a scorer.
Right.
Yeah, but
that became his most important role when Pippen came, because Pippen that was Pippen's role to
he
guard.
Alleviated some of the things so Jordan can.
So on any when Durant came to Golden State, Steph's scoring went down. Clay's scoring went down. That's what happens when you put another piece next to somebody. It's only one ball, so Jordan can't be out there being the defensive stopper all the time if you just really need him to sink the other team. So that's what they did.
What was do you have Channing Frye's career
stats up? I just closed them. Hold on, I can see, because I did have them up. What do you want to see?
Even fix your mouth?
His career average.
Let's go points per game. What's his points?
His career points is 8.7.
Clown.
But his highest that he averaged in a season was 12.7.
Clown.
He's primarily a 3-point shooter. His career 3-point shooting percentage is 38.
Let's look up defensive stats. What was his career? Rebounds per game or blocks per game or
total rebounds? His career was 4.5. He's a 7-footer, right? Yes, he's a 7-footer.
A 7-footer? I thought that guy was about. I thought he was
Nah, he's a 7.
3 guard.
He's a 7-footer.
He played the 2 or the 3.
He played the 4 and the 5. Sometimes
okay.
he probably played the 3 because he's a little guy.
Okay.
He wasn't bulky or anything.
No, he was thin.
So his total rebounds for his career is 4.5.
So you a 7-footer getting 4 rebounds per game.
What was Mike's 5.7 or something like that? Hold on, let me go back to it.
2 guard. Are you kidding me?
Mike's was 6.4, and his is 4.5.
How can you even fix your mouth to say something like that?
His steals.
You was playing
Hold on. His career steals is 0.5. The highest he ever averaged in a season was 0.8.
Clown.
His highest his career blocks is 0.6.
Clown.
The highest he ever averaged in a season was 1.1. Now,
does he have a chip? Does
let
he
me
have a
see.
chip? Does he have a chip?
I think he won with
Who did he win
with Cleveland. Okay. Pretty sure he was on that Cleveland team.
So he got one chip.
I believe so.
And he has one chip at a what do they call that? A role.
As a role player.
A role player.
Yeah, he was a spot up shooter. Let me see Mike's.
You a center out there shooting threes. So you ain't banging and wanging down there in the block.
Let me see Mike's.
You got the
He's one of those newfangled centers. So what were we looking at? Blocks? Mike's blocks for his career was 0.8. The most he ever averaged though in a season was 1.6, which is higher than Channing Frye.
So he was getting a blocking game, or more than a blocking game.
But he averaged 0.8 for his career, and Channing Frye averaged 0.6. So the guy who was only a scorer averaged more blocks for his career than you, and you were a center, a power forward and a center.
Clown.
So,
clown. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, it's asinine, bro. Like, how can you? How can you even fix your mouth to even talk like this, man?
I think he's doing it for.
It's all this. Hey,
he's trying to boost his media presence up. That has to be what it is. He's gonna be on. Who is he working? Is he working for Fox Sports or something? Is he working for anybody?
I hope he is. I hope he's trying to make some money with this bullshit he talking.
I mean, hopefully he saved his money during his career. I don't know if he works for anybody. Maybe he's trying to get a job or something.
He probably got a little, probably an analyst for one of these networks like ESPN or
right.
But I mean, it is what it is, man. It's
he works. He works for NBC Sports Northwest. Okay. He works, and he has a Talking Blazers podcast. He probably
works in that market.
Yeah, he's trying to get it. He's trying to get his presence up. That's what he has to be doing.
Pick another way, bro. That ain't the right way.
Because he out here talking crazy out here in these streets.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, man. But I ain't got nothing else to talk about, man. We about to run up out of here.
Are we?
Yeah, we can run up out of here.
Are we?
You ready to talk about something? What you want to talk? What's on your mind, Ty?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
We're about to run up out of here. Now, booty. now, booty. I'm serious, man. I'm serious.
You serious?
I'm serious. Hey, YouTube and Twitter from Chicago to Dummast, the Dummast Podcast, and IG and Facebook, Dummast Podcast, all one word. Please do not forget to check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Podbean. We are out of here.
And like and subscribe to this video.
Oh yeah, please do that. Like and subscribe to our video. Easy.
Bitch nigga, Channing Frye.
Bitch nigga. That's definitely a your blouse is showing moment.